Trying to create some confusion. Still on his feet at the 45. Running toward the tape. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Number 28 with the carry.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give to the back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The offense lining up for a first down play. To the ground. He's got it again. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Looking for space. It's Neal. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
At the 45 on his way. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knocked him down at the 41. Power football with the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Jayhawks want to move quickly. The give to the back. Tackled, but he has a first down.
And I know it's not sexy, but those little runs just keep you on your heels, keep the sticks moving, making you understand, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient right now.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
They'll go right back to the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll line up to go for 2. To the air, it's Daniels. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To the air on first down. Lets it fly. What a snag by the defense. Bringing it back. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll give it to the back. On the move is the 30. Afterburner's coming. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. And now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And the route is on. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that serve.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
To the air, it's Huff. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulder.
Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Here comes the two-point try.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
At the 35, he's open. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo. Takes a handoff. It's Neal. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They believe they can run right here. Touchdown, Kansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty damn quickly.
He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Man.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal unit. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. The run to the left. Touchdown, right charge, Jayhawk! And the punishment has been extended. there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Kansas.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work.
15.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Getting some heat. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got his man! And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Huff. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. But, man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have had a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
Trying to punch it in. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
21.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They want that clock to run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the 1st. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up and go 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the...
He'll take a shot. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air, it's Huff. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. With the run on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
Jacksonville State. Number 28.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Off the play fake. Skips away from pressure. Release to the back. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's at the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. He just sets sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a two-point return. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He's still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And the stomping has commenced.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
And the Jacksonville State offense will take over. First and 10.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He's going up top here late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team.